God's sake, I'm so felt. What's up, guys? Give me a sec, just my Discord friends know that I'm live on Discord. Da ba da 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 ba. And first of all, Josh, actually it has been 1 year, is that I forgot to do it on the 22nd of May. For your information, God's sake. Oh God. Hang on, give me a sec, guys. Let me get warm here. Hey. Hey. Two. What? So not. So not, and plus. Silly Josh. It's so not wrong. My God. No problem. Just watching this NCIS Los Angeles. NCIS Los Angeles. Oh, waiting for people to come. Ba-da-dee, ba-da-doo. We can do this without people here. Come on. Silly Ryan, where the hell are you? Oh, Streaming. Oh shit. Hang on, streaming. Right. Now. Yeah, I know who you are. Oh, I see. Oh shit. Yeah, I know who you are. Fudge cakes. Is that right now? Hi. Are you doing a Godzilla Cam 10? And I believe I do know your Discord name. Because I've seen you. Well, I have seen you in Discord. Every day. Oh yeah, every day. Completely every day. Completely every day. And when the hell is why I can show up in this on my fucking live stream? Come on, I cannot stop. I cannot stop without him. Let's see. I'll tell him a live stream right now. Boy, he needs to get his skinny ass over here. God's sake. Hang on, I think it would be a bit delayed here due to why Wilson's not showing up. It did show up yesterday. Oh. Oh. Hey, excuse him, wow. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Yeah, this yes, see, show up here. Oh, come on. Um, streaming. Streaming. Right. Now. On YouTube. And God's sake. Give me a sec, guys, because I need to shut the fucking window. Because of the fucking hander, which I cannot fucking stand. Cannot stand hands. Oh God. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, sure. Is that need to join my Discord server, which I'll put it in the link. Put the link in the description when it gets uploaded, which it takes ages for it to upload it. The video, what? The video moderator, what? What? Never heard of that before. Never. Show me the link. I will give you the. Oh, for God's sake, hang on. Hang on, guys. When I turn up. I just play on Discord. Copy its link. And. Clipboard. That. Right. Well, I should be coming in right now because I just gave him the link. And if anyone asks why I'm taking too long, I was on toilet. I just turned. That wasn't toilet. Just turned the light. Right, we need to start. I cannot wait no more, so we're going to start without him. So let's do this. Manchester attack. Hundreds gather to remember victims. You know, yeah, this was posted on 22nd of May 2018, which I forgot. Which on 22nd of May 2018, well, let me see. I wasn't busy. I forgot that it has been 1 year since the Manchester attack. I forgot that it has been 1 year since the Manchester attack. Oh, I gotta say. Sitting on this spinny thingy. Seriously, sitting on a fidget spinner is not very good. Let's see, an emotional memorial service marking the first anniversary of the Manchester Arena attack has been held. 22 people were killed and hundreds injured when a bomb was detonated at the end of an Ariana Grande concert on 22nd May 2017, which was 1 year ago. Which was 1 year ago, right? Yeah, which was 1 year ago before I met you guys. Prince William and Prime Minister Theresa May joined families of victims at the Manchester Cathedral service. The Dean of Manchester said it was for those whose lives were lost and those whose lives have been changed forever. It was broadcast to the crowds outside Cathedral Gardens on a giant screen. Welcoming people to the service, the very Reverend Rogers Governor said they had come together as people of different faiths and none to remember those affected by the attack. He was followed by short addresses from a number of faith leaders, including Nihi Sena, Rabbi Warren Elf, Imam Avan Chishti, and Sukhbir Singh, and from Humanist Dr. Kevin Malone. God's sake, that was a very hard. God's sake, that was a very hard names to read out. That was. It also saw a Bible reading on the Duke of Cambridge and performance from the Manchester Cathedral and the Hull Youth Choir, who sang a rendition of Summer Over the Rainbow. The service, which had been relayed live to screens in Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral, York Minster and Glasgow Cathedral, coming closed with a blessing from the Archbishop of York, Dr. John Sentamu. God's sake, I cannot say that properly. Oh, did I say it properly, but never mind. After leaving the cathedral, Prince William, Miss May, and Mrs. May, and other political leaders, including Labour's Jeremy Corbyn, left messages on the Trees of Hope, a trail of trees which are being adorned with special tags for the anniversary. Hundreds, let's take a sip of my pop. Hundreds gathered in cathedral gardens to watch the service, and those present spoke of a love, not hate. Two women hugged each other for sport as two giant silver 22 balloons fluttered above them in the wind, while a teenage girl saw as photos of the victims were shown on a giant soaked as photos of the victims were shown on a giant screen. Tears rolled down a man's face behind his sunglasses as he struggled to control his emotions. And as the Dean of Manchester announced the minute silence, the whole crowd rose as one. Police officers, firefighters, teens in Ariana Grande t-shirts, and pensioners bowed their heads together, and two men dressed in bee costumes stood next to a man waving an anti-IS banner, just as it was a year ago. This was a city united. The Day of Remembrance also included a national minute silence at 2:30 p.m. and a mass sing-along in this city. How Manchester is remembering the victims. Ariana Grande, who is what was I? Ariana Grande, who recently called the attack the worst of humanity, tweeted that she was thinking of you all, The singer who headlined the One Love concert in Manchester less than 2 weeks after terror attack said on Twitter, "I love you all, love you with all of me, and I'm sending you all of the light and warmth I have to offer on this challenging day." Well, Boardwalks is live. And she put on Twitter on 22nd of May, "Thinking of you all today and every day. I love you with all of me, and I'm sending you all of the light and warmth I have to offer on this challenging day." That's what she put on Twitter on 22nd of May. Nan Graves, from Hull, was at the Stars concert when the attack happened. Joining the throng outside the cathedral, the 17-year-old said she had to be here to show love and solidarity. I had just left the concert arena when it went off. I'll never forget it. Her friend Louise Mont, age 18, was also there and said she thought about it every day. "I want to come show my respects for those who didn't make it or who were injured." A multi-faith group holding banners reading "Manchester City United" and "Total Love" were met with applause by those outside the cathedral. Mohammed Khan, age 66, said the group wanted to show solidarity with the victims. We shall not be disunited. This attack was evil." Before the service, people were caught up in what happened on the night have been showing the reaction to the anniversary. Adam Lawler went to the concert with his friend Olivia Campbell Hardy, who died in the suicide bombing. The 16-year-old was hit by a sharp nail, and he broke both my legs, lost 7 teeth, and nearly lost my right eye. I regained vision in it, thanks to the amazing doctors. "I nearly lost my tongue," he said. "If I could go back in time, I would change everything, but I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and live my best life. We won't be beaten, we won't be beaten because we're Manchester." Dan Head's brother Martin died in the attack, told the BBC the support he had received had been overwhelming. Who's meant say. He said he'd been picked up off his feet and hugged by everyone, from an old lady in a supermarket to a 6-foot biker. Speaking before the memorial service, he said it illustrated the support which has come from every possible corner of Manchester. He also tweeted a photograph of him with his brother, which has been trending on social media, along with the hashtag, hashtag Be More Martin. Earlier, McGovern from Rossendale in Lancashire suffered shrapnel wounds to her legs in a blast. The 15-year-old has since climbed Ben Nevis and completed a 10K run. Wow, Jesus. Her mother, Louise McGovern, said the anniversary would be extremely emotional. I'm looking forward to being with everyone in Manchester. I think that would be very nice and positive, but I think I'm going to pack a few tissues. Cav Hill, who is in Manchester Survivors Jaw. Hey, bye. Thank you. Hey, bye. Thank you for joining in this 1 year anniversary of Manchester terror attack. Really appreciate that. Further, Cav Hill, who is in Manchester Survivors Jaw, a group made up of people who were at the arena on the night of the concert, said while they been through something really difficult, we do want to stand up and rise up and show everybody that we are carrying on. Darren Buckley's life changed forever when the homemade device detonated meters away where he and his son were standing. Oh my god, meters away. That is very close. Too close. Yet the father of four's first instinct was not to flee, but to run to help the wounded. He said, "The scenes in foyer I can't describe. It was like a nightmare." A year later, he remains traumatized, saying, I have flashbacks. I must have died 200 times in my nightmares. Jesus. That's not very nice. Do you know that Boondocks is live right now? Do you know that? Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham tweeted his support for everyone affected by the explosion. Today we come together. We remember each of the 22 people those lives were taken, he wrote. In Twitter, today we come together. We remember each of the 22 people those lives were taken, and we recommit to supporting their families and all affected. Dan Smith, the second paramedic to arrive at the scene of the attack, God's sake, said it would be a difficult day, as this state will never be the same again. He said he did not want to dwell on the devastation, but focus on the positives from the night, the lives that were saved, and the amazing response from Manchester and beyond. In a statement on Facebook issued ahead of attending the service, Mrs. May said, "The attack has been designed to strike at the heart of our values and our way of life. In one of our most vibrant cities, with the aim of breaking our resolve and defining us, it failed. As we gather in Manchester Cathedral, we will join solidarity to remember the 22 children and adults who so tragically lost their lives that night. We will pause to think of their friends and family, of the many who were injured, and to pay tribute to those who have come to their aid, offered support, expertise, and kindness." Shadow Home Secretary Diane Abbott and Green Party co-leader Caroline Lucas also treated tributes, remembering those who died 1 year ago today in a devastating terrorist attack at London at #Manchester Arena. Thoughts are with their survivors and bereaved families. Manchester Cathedral service at 2 p.m. and National Minutes Silence at 2:30 p.m. #We stand together. My thoughts and the thoughts of everyone at the Green Party are with the families of those who lost their lives in the Manchester bombing. As ever, we pay tribute to the emergency service workers and others who helped those in need and saved many lives. Manchester United stars Ashley Young and Jesse Lingard were among the city's sport stars sharing their thoughts. 1 year ago, 22 innocent people lost their lives in Manchester. Today we remember the victims and support the families and friends who have been changed forever. #Manchester Together. Always in our hearts, never forgetting. We stand together. #One Love Manchester. Celebrities have also paid tribute to the victims of the attack on social media. Manchester-born actress and Strictly Come Dancing star Gemma Atkinson posted a picture on Instagram of the Manchester Bee symbol, which became an image of defiance and solidarity in the aftermath of the attack. while stars of the Manchester-based soap Coronation Street, including Lucy Fallon and Daniel Rocklebank, also paid tribute. Now, a year ago today, terrorists did the unthinkable to our beautiful city. Innocent lives were lost, and many lives were affected. But the spirit of Manchester didn't break. It cannot break. In fact, it made us stronger. So they lost. They lost at trying to have us living in fear of them. They lost in trying to scare us away from doing everyday things. And they lost in trying to control us. Today, as I stand proud and shoulder to shoulder with every other Mancunian, and together we raise our middle finger to terrorism, which, when it's a middle finger, means the swearing finger, like the fucking swearing finger. That it means what it means, the middle finger, the swearing finger. To terrorism, and most importantly, remember those who lost their lives in our wonderful city. We remember all of you, and we will never forget you. I was like, oh, Manchester is wonderful. I was at Dick Vincent. Today, my love and thoughts are with those we lost a year ago in the Manchester Arena, in the hashtag Manchester Arena, hashtag One Love Manchester, because this is a place where we stand alone, stand strong, together with a smile on our face, way to Manchester forever, at Longfellow Poet. Yeah, so we can do a couple of minutes silence as what we did in yesterday's streamer. We are going to do to remember the 22 innocent people who lost their lives during the Manchester attack. 2 minutes silence. I got some 2 minutes silence of the 22 innocent people lost their lives in the Manchester terror attack. A year ago when Ariana Grande was doing the tour around the world. I don't think it was around the world. I think it was around the UK actually, including Manchester. There was some whacking. Right, so yeah, so I thank you guys for turning up to my live streamer to remember those people, those innocent people who couldn't be with their family anymore, who lost their lives and injured during the Manchester Arena attack. And thank you guys for coming out to support me and to support them people, them people, including families who've been going through every single day without the daughter, the son, the mother, the father, anyone else. And that will do for this live stream. Well guys, enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. But before I do go, in the other news, oh my god. In the other news, let me see. The other news, oh my god, they've been like this. Other news of, hang on, where is it? That! Derby City Centre rocked by massive blast. A massive explosion have rocked Derby City Centre as dramatic footage shows a large fire raging on a roof. Pictures show a huge clouds of smoke over the city as firefighters tackle the blaze at Norman House and Fargate, which is just completely happened like that. Oh, piss off! It just completely happened like that. I mean, it just blew off like that. Just completely blew off. Like, blew off. So like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And see you guys in the next one, which will be Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night between 9:30 and 10:30 UK time. But until then, this is Maze Pite 2K7. Psyched Tour. Peace out.